Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I very, very highly recommend. And today's nonfiction book is Carnie King, the story of Patty Conklin and Conklin Shows by John Thurston. This is published by Dundurn Press. It retails for $39.99. And it is 505 pages. Everybody loves the carnivals, fairs, whatever you want to call it. And the Conklin shows were a major part of Canadian shows and shows across North America too. He went to fairs all across the land, big fairs, small fairs. Nothing was too small or too big for Patty Conklin. Patty Conklin was born Joseph Renker to German immigrant parents, and he learned along the way what people wanted when it came to fairs. Now we've all heard of P.T. Barnum. He was a great showman. Well, in many ways, I would consider Patty Conklin. Actually, Joseph Renker became Patty Conklin. I consider him to be almost Canada's version of P.T. Barnum. He knew what the public wanted. He basically gave them what they wanted, and they went away happy. Now, he talks about, John Thurston talks about the earlier years where there were, carnival sideshows and things like that, and ways to make money, toss the ball, knock over the milk bottles or things like that, and was in many ways kind of rigged. So the owner of the fair would win more than he lost, and the prizes that they picked out were like cheap. They weren't even worth the price of what people paid for to throw the balls or throw the darts or shoot the guns at whatever was on the the target line. They had three sort of rows of whatever, and if you knocked over one, you won a prize. But anyways, Patty Conklin continued, and it was in 1937 that the big news came when he won the contract with the Canadian National Exhibition, which was Canada's version of a World's Fair pretty well. And he succeeded there. Things flourished, and the book goes pretty well year by year in the fair and carnival season. And it was in 1965 that something big occurred. The Conklin C&E Midway became the first $1 million midway in North America. Attendance was down, but per capita spending was up 5%. So there might have been less theater or less fairgoers at the time, but they were spending more and more money. And at the time, Conklin had 61 attractions at the CNE, and it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, John Thurston really has researched his book impeccably. He's talked to people who were part of the past shows. Patty Conklin died in 1970, but the family continued with the fairs because they were stellar attractions all across North America. And they finally faded into the sunset in the late 1990s. But they left behind quite a legacy of thrilling children, thrilling adults, thrilling everybody who went to see their shows. And within the pages of this book, and it is a great read. You will be reading for quite some time because anybody who writes over 500 pages has a lot to tell. And John Thurston really has to be given kudos for the impeccable research and what he put into this book. So if you've ever been to a CNE or any small town fair, chances are Patty Conklin was part of it. And so Carnie King is definitely the king of great books. So when you go to your local store, have a look for this book because you will not be disappointed. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I hope you do, and I think you will. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you found it informative. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And until we meet again, and we will very soon with another great book, I say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will save the bookstore. Bye for now.